We all know sugar isn't the best thing for our bodies. We've been hearing about the dangers of excessive sugar intake for years. Increased risk of obesity, diabetes, heart disease, and so on. But here's the thing. There's a hidden carb that's just as bad, if not worse, than sugar, and most people don't even know it exists. Meet maltodextrin. You might have heard of it. It's in everything from energy drinks to processed snacks, even in things like salad dressings and protein bars. But what exactly is it, and why is it so much worse for you than regular sugar? Well, buckle up, because in this video, we're going to break down everything you need to know about maltodextrin and why it might be more dangerous than you think. So, let's start with the basics. Maltodextrin is a carbohydrate that's made by breaking down starches, usually from corn, rice, or wheat, through a process called hydrolysis. It's a white powdery substance that's often used as a food additive to improve texture, increase shelf life, and make products sweeter. In other words, it's the secret ingredient that makes your favorite processed snacks and health foods so addictive. But here's the catch. Maltodextrin is not a natural ingredient. It's highly processed and digested by the body much faster than regular sugar. In fact, when you eat maltodextrin, it spikes your blood sugar levels faster than table sugar itself. That's right, despite being advertised as a healthier alternative or used in low-calorie foods, it actually has a much higher glycemic index than regular sugar, meaning it can cause quick and severe spikes in your blood sugar levels. Now you might be wondering, why does the glycemic index matter? The glycemic index, or GI, is a scale that measures how quickly carbohydrates in food raise your blood sugar. Foods with a high glycemic index cause a rapid increase in blood sugar levels, which can be problematic for people with insulin resistance or diabetes. Here's where it gets alarming. Maltodextrin has a glycemic index of 105, while table sugar, or sucrose, has a GI of around 60. That means maltodextrin can cause more significant blood sugar spikes than regular sugar, leading to an increased risk of insulin resistance, obesity, and diabetes. So, every time you consume foods containing maltodextrin, you're subjecting your body to rapid blood sugar fluctuations that can contribute to fat storage, inflammation, and long-term metabolic issues. The scariest part about maltodextrin is how easily it sneaks into your diet. It's found in all sorts of seemingly healthy or low-fat products that you might not expect. Think about this. You're walking down the aisle of your local supermarket and you grab a low-calorie protein bar, thinking you're making a healthy choice. Well, guess what? That protein bar is probably loaded with maltodextrin. Here are just a few of the foods that often contain maltodextrin: diet sodas and energy drinks, processed snacks and baked goods, salad dressings and sauces, sugar-free candies and gums, protein powders and meal replacements, instant oatmeal and processed cereals. Maltodextrin is everywhere. It's used in these products because it's cheap, easy to produce, and makes things taste better without adding a lot of calories. But the reality is, it's still a carb that affects your body the same way as sugar, and it's often hidden in things you wouldn't even expect. So, now that we know maltodextrin spikes your blood sugar like sugar does, let's talk about the long-term health risks associated with it. Number 1. Insulin resistance and diabetes. Consuming foods high in maltodextrin regularly can increase your risk of developing insulin resistance, which is a major factor in type 2 diabetes. Because maltodextrin is absorbed so quickly, it causes insulin spikes, and over time, your body can become less sensitive to insulin, making it harder to manage your blood sugar. Number 2. Weight gain and obesity. Rapid blood sugar fluctuations caused by maltodextrin contribute to fat storage. When your blood sugar levels spike and then crash, it often leads to feelings of hunger, causing you to eat more. This is a cycle that can easily contribute to weight gain and obesity. Number 3. Gut health issues. Some research shows that maltodextrin can actually interfere with your gut health. It has been found to alter the microbiome, the balance of good and bad bacteria in your gut, and this can lead to digestive issues, inflammation, and even weaken your immune system. Number 4. Increased risk of heart disease. Because maltodextrin can contribute to obesity, insulin resistance, and inflammation, it's also linked to an increased risk of developing heart disease over time. So, what can you do to avoid maltodextrin and reduce your exposure to it? The first step is to read labels carefully. Maltodextrin can be sneaky, so look out for it in the ingredients list. especially in foods marketed as low-fat, sugar-free, or diet. Here are a few tips to help you avoid maltodextrin. Choose whole, unprocessed foods like fruits, vegetables, lean meats, and whole grains. Avoid low-calorie and sugar-free processed snacks that often contain maltodextrin and other artificial sweeteners. Be cautious of sports drinks, energy drinks, and protein bars. These are often packed with maltodextrin. Opt for natural sweeteners like honey, stevia, or monk fruit if you need to sweeten something. By being mindful of your food choices, you can reduce your intake of maltodextrin and avoid the harmful effects it can have on your body. Maltodextrin may seem like just another harmless ingredient in your favorite processed foods, but it's far more dangerous than it appears. With its hidden presence in many foods and the long-term health risks, it's time we start paying more attention to this silent culprit. If you've been consuming foods with maltodextrin, thinking it's a safer alternative to sugar, it might be time to reconsider. It's not just another carb. It's a metabolic disruptor that can have serious consequences for your health. See you in the next video.